This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Venturing into the realm of iconic Rolex watches can feel daunting initially, but there is no reason to worry. That is where authorized Rolex dealers come in. Have you come across the 70-30 rule? It is an unexpected principle that could change the way you approach your search. These experts act as personal guides, equipped with knowledge, expertise, and the special touch that turns selecting your Rolex into an exciting experience rather than a stressful one. They will guide you through the choices, clarify the intricate details of each timepiece, and assist you in choosing one you will cherish for years. In this video presented by the Luxury World, we're going to uncover the hidden details behind the Rolex 70-30 rule and how it affects your odds of securing a sought-after Rolex sports model. Get ready to dive into the reasons why these Rolex timepieces are so hard to find. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we strongly suggest doing so to stay updated with our future content. There is a smart strategy behind the technique, known as the Rolex 70-30 rule. For every 70 non-steel models, like the Oyster Perpetual, which are sold, dealers are permitted to offer 30 of the highly sought-after sports models. You might be curious about how these dealers become the preferred destinations for securing Rolex luxury. It comes down to a strict contract with Rolex, not just a simple handshake, but a detailed agreement that outlines their rights and responsibilities. Rolex is very selective about who gets to display their watches, granting the title of authorized Rolex sellers to a chosen few who are entrusted with upholding the brand's luxurious image. As prices in the secondary Rolex market decrease, the allure of buying these watches for speculative purposes has waned. As a result, more watches are becoming available to enthusiasts who value them for their intrinsic qualities rather than their potential for financial gain. Rolex is universally recognized as the epitome of luxury watchmaking, a global symbol of success and prestige. However, this level of fame has also given rise to various myths and misconceptions about the brand. In recent years, Rolex has been streamlining its retail networks, leading many traders to lose interest in carrying their watches. This strategic move has heightened the demand for their products, making them more desirable and significantly increasing their value. Typically, people purchase a Rolex to signify that they have achieved success, using the watch as a display of their accomplishments and financial power. To maintain exclusivity and high quality, Rolex restricts the number of authorized dealers. If you want to get your first-hand one of these sought-after watches firsthand, you will need to visit a jewelry store or a certified Rolex jeweler. However, Rolex does not grant this title easily. They enforce strict standards, and any retailer that fails to meet these criteria could be removed from the prestigious network. But do not worry, if one store falls short, it will not damage the reputation of other stores under the same banner, thanks to carefully crafted contractual agreements. Let us delve into how Rolex and its authorized dealers manage the stock of these highly coveted watches. Each year, dealers must adhere to Rolex's rules, ordering only what Rolex decides to send them. You might think that getting on the waiting list at your local authorized dealer brings you closer to your dream watch, but your position on that list may depend on how valuable the dealer considers you. If you have spent a considerable amount there before, you might find yourself moving up the list more quickly. Despite this insider advantage, predicting when you will get your desired watch is as uncertain as trying to predict the weather without a forecast. Rolex follows its mysterious timeline, sending out watches whenever it chooses. For dealers, receiving their annual shipment from Rolex is a risk of taking chances. They place their orders but will not know what they are getting until the boxes are opened. So, if you ask your dealer about upcoming watches, do not be surprised if they cannot give you a clear answer. They discover what they are receiving at the same time as you, adding a layer of mystery to the process. Interestingly, Rolex does not even finalize who gets what until after the watches are shipped. When it comes to stocking these luxury timepieces, dealers are at the mercy of Rolex. Rolex does not guarantee that every order will be fulfilled, keeping tight control over the process, and dealers simply have to accept it. This means that your trusted dealer is often as much in the dark as anyone else until the shipments arrive. Calling early to reserve a specific watch is usually not effective, and if the dealer hopes for a particular model that never arrives, that request just fades away. Meanwhile, prices in the secondary market might experience a decline. The thrill of flipping Rolex watches for a quick profit is diminishing. As a result, fewer people are buying these watches purely to speculate on their future value. Instead, more watches are finding their way to enthusiasts who value them for their craftsmanship rather than just their price. Now, let us explore how Rolex maintains tight control over its distribution channels. A key aspect of their strategy is enforcing the manufacturer's suggested retail price or MSRP. Authorized dealers are required to sell at this price, ensuring consistency and exclusivity across all outlets. Dealers who consider raising prices risk damaging their relationship with Rolex. This pricing policy often leads to discussions and even some drama within the industry. Rolex also has strict expectations for how its jewelers manage their inventory. Dealers must keep a specific selection of watches on hand throughout the year, chosen during meetings with Rolex representatives. Adhering to this curated lineup is essential for maintaining their status as an official Rolex jeweler. But here is an interesting twist. Rolex does not just monitor things from afar, since they have the right to conduct surprise inspections. They can review sales and warranty records or even conduct a full inventory check to ensure rare models are where they are supposed to be. This part of their agreement allows Rolex to closely oversee operations, sparking debates among critics who find the luxury watch world somewhat mysterious. Additionally, Rolex holds exclusive rights to any watch given to its dealers. If a dealer decides to shut down, stop selling Rolex watches, or faces financial difficulties, they cannot simply sell off their stock elsewhere. This rule helps Rolex control its timepieces and prevent them from flooding the secondary market. If a dealer attempts to bypass this rule and sell the watches to another party, they must pay the full price, and Rolex can buy them back. This gives Rolex the authority to sever ties with any dealer or jeweler for specific reasons, such as involvement in the gray market, failing to meet order expectations, or wanting to change their business model. Rolex imposes exceptionally ambitious standards on its dealers, and the strict set of rules they must adhere to is key to preserving and enhancing the brand's prestige. This strategy comes with its advantages and drawbacks, creating a delicate balance that dealers must skillfully manage. Rolex is not alone in using this approach. Other luxury brands like Audemars Piguet and Patek Philippe also maintain tight control over their networks. However, Rolex is particularly known for having the most stringent regulations in the luxury watch industry. If this allocation strategy is accurate, it would imply that authorized dealers receive only a limited quantity of these popular models, making them rare and harder for consumers to acquire. This scarcity boosts demand and, as a result, increases the value of these sports models on both primary and secondary markets. It is worth noting that the 70-30 rule is not officially confirmed by Rolex, and its application may vary. Nevertheless, it explains why those highly sought-after sports models are so hard to find at authorized dealers. If this approach is accurate, it benefits Rolex in numerous ways, bringing value to both consumers and dealers for several reasons. This concludes our detailed look into the world of Rolex's authorized dealers. We hope this has shed some light on the mysteries surrounding them. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? Please let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thank you for watching Luxury World, and we eagerly anticipate your participation in our upcoming videos.